realizing just like we see people do CrossFit and, they, 70-year-old does their first box jump on a, 6-inch box or, stack of plates.
Mhm.
And then suddenly they're going for 8 and then 10 and then 12-inch box jump. And it's enlightening to people to realize what they can actually handle, both physically and mentally.
Yeah, I completely agree. And I think it was Greg Glassman who said we fail at the margins of our experience. And
Yep.
so it's like if we're defining the margins ourselves and we're not doing anything to purposefully push those margins out farther, we're kind of just
Yes.
accepting the status quo and I'll dare say mediocrity. Because if we're not truly challenging ourselves, how do we know what we're capable of? It's like you have to learn the discipline of getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. Because if we're not
Mhm.
uncomfortable, then we're literally, I don't want to say degrading, but like we are getting weaker if we're not in
Yeah.
discomfort at certain points of time throughout the week.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's an aspect of, like, being ready for, emergency situations, right? Of course. We wanna be prepared, we wanna be strong, we wanna know how to react and, handle ourselves if needed. Yes. And, what are the chances of that actually happening? Probably very, very small. So there's also this component of, simply testing ourselves in order to just grow, again, physically and mentally. If for no other reason than if we don't do it, then the trajectory we're on is just getting very soft and very used to our creature comforts.
I totally agree. So it's like you can track your bank account and you can watch that grow, hopefully, right? But if you look
Mhm.
at
Mhm.
the self and your person, it's harder to quantify if you're growing or not.
Yep.
So looking at the idea of a misogi is almost a way to quantify, am I growing or am I retracting?
Yeah.